And another flag just came flying in just now.
Just now?
Yeah. Like they just threw it like the 30-yard line just now.
Just cuz?
I don't know. They're walking backwards again.
Here's an extra 5.
We are all confused right now. So if you're listening, like, what's going on? We're in good company right now.
Hopefully you're watching with us so that you can just be a part of this.
So the Broncos have now gone backwards considerably. The ball's at the 32-yard line. The line to gains across the 50 to the 48.
Yeah, 1st and 25.
So there was a mysterious 15-yard penalty that we did not see what it was.
Could have been a crackback or a chop block.
So now they're showing trips wide to the right on 1st and 15, or I'm sorry, 25.
Oh, here's.
They're going to air it deep on that right sideline, and there's more Bulldogs there than Broncos, and the pass falls incomplete. Trying to get all those yards back in one play, but it was thrown over everyone's head. So it's now 2nd down and 25. Broncos showing 3 receivers, 2 to the left, 1 to the right. They're in a pistol formation right now with 1 running back alongside the quarterback Carrasco in the backfield. He's going to roll to his right under pressure. He's going to roll like to his left now. He's brought down for a sack.
There we go.
Bulldogs bring the heat, and they get to quarterback Carrasco. Knock him backwards 5 more yards down to the 20-yard line.
Wow.
Third down and long.
So now it's 3rd down and a mile for the Broncos.
About 28, I think.
At least.
10, 20, 30.
32, I believe, yeah.
32. Wow.
3rd down and 32 for the Broncos.
Math.
Yeah, exactly. Yard to gain is across the 50 to the 48-yard line. They're on the 20 right now. Back to pass goes Carrasco. He's going under pressure. He's going to do a short pass over the middle. It's caught, but he's going to be well shy.
Number 23 with the reception.
It's caught by number 23, Jimmy Avila.
4th down.
Gain of 5, but he needed to get 35, so he'll be well short. We'll see the Bulldogs set to return this punt. So an opening defensive stand on the first possession for the Bulldog defense. Aided by a couple penalties. They did allow a few first downs, but all in all, solid defensive effort in the opening drive for the Bulldog defense here with 9 to go in the first quarter. Bulldogs showing some pressure on this punt. They kind of back off. Punt is up.
This would be a good one.
It's a good punt at the 35-yard line. It's caught and run back from there. He's brought down to 39, so about a 4-yard return by Jordan McGowan. We'll see the Bulldog offense take over for their first drive on their own 39, following the 4-yard return on the punt by Jordan McGowan.
You know, after last week, it'll be exciting to kind of see Jordan kind of had a breakout game.
He did, yeah.
So I hope we can see that continue, and as we see has been the case, Wyatt King's going to be the first running back out in that trio.
That's been the case for most of the year. Wyatt's been like kind of the opening possession running back. He's in there again alongside quarterback Tristan Love. They go to Wyatt on the first play. It makes a few guys miss, breaks a tackle. Good run there by Wyatt King. Gain of about 6 or 7 on first down. And that's the key, Dave, is if we get 6 or 7 yards on first down, it makes 2nd down, 3rd down so much more manageable than the alternative.
Yeah, it just opens up his playbook, so he's got so many more choices and so many more options to make things happen.
So now we have 2nd down and about 3. They go on the ground to Wyatt again. Up the middle. He's near that first down. He might have actually gotten it. Yeah, I think he did.
He did. He fell for 4 yards.
About a 4-yard gain there for a Bulldog first down by Wyatt King, the running back. Ball is just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 1st and 10 Bulldogs. You see Tristan Love at quarterback getting the play call in, and the guys are getting set. They go on the ground to Wyatt again. This time he's kind of dragged down for a gain of 3. I think there's a hole there that just kind of closed up pretty quickly, and a defender kind of grabbed Wyatt's shoelaces, it looked like, kind of tripped him up.
Yeah, tackled him a little more from behind, which is unusual right at the line.
That's what it
like
looked
that.
like. It's a gain of 3, so it's now 2nd down and 7 for the Bulldogs. They are officially in Odessa High territory at the 48-yard line.
So they've gone with Wyatt every run so
They
far,
have.
right?
They have.
Yeah. See what happens here.
2nd and 7. They send a few guys in motion across the right side of the line of scrimmage. Bulldogs are under pressure, and Love is brought down for a sack. They brought pressure right over the nose guard, and Love was just hit when the ball was snapped. He was brought down for a sack.
You know, if you're going to leave the play clock all the way down, the defense has a bit of an advantage.
You can jump that
as
pretty
well.
easily. That's a good point.
Because I think Tristan could have, he probably had the opportunity maybe to wait because that kid had snuck in from Odessa High. But if the play clock was running out, he really didn't have any choice but to snap it.
This makes it 3rd and 14 now. It's going to be a little pitch pass on that right side. He's near a first down. That's Jordan McGowan on an official pass. Love kind of caught it for a second, then kind of pitched it to McGowan across the line of scrimmage for a gain of 12. So it's going to be 4th down and 2.
4th down and 2.
Yeah, we will be going in this part
At
of
the
the field.
43-yard line, Bulldogs are going to go for it. 4th and 2. Getting the play set from Coach Fortune and the coaching staff. Play clock is down to 12 seconds.
Oh,
And it's a botched snap, and the Bulldogs jump on it, but that'll be a turnover.
Yeah, 4th down. It's
Yep. I don't think Love was ready for the snap. It didn't appear, and so he kind of knocked it up into the air, and the Bulldogs jumped on it. But on 4th and 2, that'll be a turnover. And so the Broncos back on offense now at the 44-yard line. So not, again, we mentioned just these unforced errors that the Bulldogs just kind of keep falling victim to. Happened there once again on their first offensive drive. Broncos now showing 4 wide, trips to the right for quarterback Philip Carrasco. They go on the ground, 1st and 10. Up the middle, he's got a first down across midfield. Down to the 46. That was number 7 on the carry, Aiden Garcia, the running back.
Yeah, Bronco offense has been effective moving the ball other than the kind of their self-destruction in the first drive.
Penalties for the Broncos was their downfall, their first drive. But there on 1st and 10, we see a first down run by Aiden Garcia. So now they are in Bulldog territory at the 46-yard line. 1st and 10 Broncos. High snap, it's handled and brought down to the running back, and he's got nowhere to go. He might have gotten an inch or 2 on that right edge of that offensive line, but Bulldogs keep that to a minimal gain. They're going to call it 2nd down and a long 9 on the run for Aiden Garcia, number 7, the Bulldog or the Bronco running back. We've seen both squads have the ball at least once, and still we have no score here in the later half of the first quarter, 0-0. Broncos are driving in Bulldog territory. Play action pass, looking to his right. It's got overthrown and nearly intercepted. He had a guy across the middle who was open, but it was slightly off target and nearly picked off by the Bulldogs.
Yeah, Holt Howard was right there in the neighborhood and almost had him an interception.
So now it's 3rd down and 10 for Odessa High at the 46-yard line. Broncos showing 4 receivers, 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Shotgun set with Garcia at running back with Carrasco. He's going to throw it to the left, and it's caught near that first down marker, and I think he's going to get it. It's at the 36, and that'll be a first down.
Yep.
That's number, I couldn't see the number for the Broncos who caught that.
It was Reyes.
Reyes.
Excuse me, Alan Reyes.
It was an 11-yard reception for Odessa High on 3rd and 10 for another Bronco first down. So the Broncos are driving. Broncos showing 3 receivers, 2 to the left, 1 to the right. It's going to be a handoff up the middle to number 7, Garcia. And he makes a few guys miss. Brought down at the 34 for a gain of about 2.
Not a lot of passes, just a lot of run, and the clock is just rolling on along.
It's been a quick quarter so far. We have 3.5 minutes to go in the first quarter, still 0-0. Might get Bulldog offside, free play. They're going to look deep, and it's caught over the middle, down to the 10-yard line. Number 13, Bo Rodriguez. This will probably be a Bulldog offsides.
It may be coming back. No, maybe not. There's something that Coach Fortune is not happy about.
Well, the Midland High guys stood around and let that, he's probably going to be calling for motion. Like a false start is what he's looking for.
I wonder, because also they said encroachment, which usually if you make contact, the play is blown dead. I wonder if he's saying they should have blown that play dead and not let the play out. But they got the free play. They declined the penalty, so now they are at the 9-yard line. The Broncos are deep in the red zone. It's going to be a QB draw up the middle, and he's going to walk in to the end zone for a Bronco touchdown.
Wow.
So it was a designed quarterback run from the start for quarterback Philip Carrasco, and he waltzes in from 9 yards out for the ball game's first score of the game.
Yeah.
Broncos strike first. They lead 6-0 over the Bulldogs here in the first quarter. Here's the kick. It is up, and it is good. Broncos up on the Bulldogs. Welcome back to Astound Broadband Stadium, where we are late here in the first quarter with the Odessa High Broncos with an early 7-0 lead over the Midland High Bulldogs. And we see the Broncos set to kick this ball away back to Midland High following their 9-yard touchdown run by their quarterback, Carrasco. It's kind of a pooch kick on that left edge. And ball's on the ground. I think the Bulldogs jumped on it, but it was kind of like in no man's land. And there's a lot of chippiness happening across that sideline.
Whoa.
Bulldogs jumped on it, but they got hit pretty hard, and a late flag comes in. There's probably some, chatting, some shoving, all the things.
Cordials.
Exactly.
Inquiries about the family. Inquiries about the family.
Yeah, exactly.
Exchanging pleasantries.
Exactly. So we'll see how the officials sort all this out, because I saw multiple flags come flying in.
The way this usually rolls out is you did something and they did something.
Yeah,
and
maybe
it's,
offsetting.
It's upsetting, that's for sure.
It's a lot of laundry, which makes me realize our great sponsor, the Wash 'Em Up Laundromat. There's a lot of yellow laundry on the field right now.
Do we have a drive summary we should be doing?
We do. Kent, do you want to do that really quick while they get this sorted out?
Odessa High started on their own 44. Took them 2 minutes, 36 seconds to go 56 yards on 7 plays, capped by a 9-yard run by the quarterback, Carrasco.
Very good.
Thank you, Tall City Sneakers.
And that's all brought to you by Tall City Sneakers. They are on the loop between Home Goods and the UPS store. So go visit them for all your sneaker needs. And here's a call on the field.
Personal foul. 26 on the return team. 15 yards from the end of the run. First down.
So just one penalty. It was on the Bulldogs.
I think Thad's going to congratulate the official on an excellent
as he
call.
should.
Our Wash 'Em Up guy is an ex-official too, so we have the luxury of throwing things
We
upstairs.
can, on
It's
an
like
ESPN
college.
broadcast, they kind of throw it to the ref in the booth for
Yeah.
just their additional thoughts. So we'll get Jim on the mic at some
Yeah, we
point.
get the mic fired up.
Yeah, we'll fire that
See what
up.
his thoughts are from the officials' vantage point. So the Bulldogs now had the ball at the 35-yard line. It's now back to near the 20 after that personal foul penalty on the Bulldogs. Now we'll see Tristan Love and company. Another high snap. It's caught. The pitch to McGowan on the right edge. He's got room to run. He might
gone.
go. The left edge now to the 40, 35. Brought down finally
If he just
at
kept
the
running.
33. He hit that hole and did not look back.
Number 2.
And that was,
with the carry on
we saw that a lot last week versus Friendship as well.
First down.
That pitch to that right edge, just taking it for a long, long run. Across the 35 to the 33 goes McGowan.
Picked it up right where he left off last week.
He
That's
sure
his
did.
first touch of the game, right? First time.
It was. Yeah, it was.
I think it was his second run.
Okay.
So it's now Bulldogs 1st and 10 at the
Yeah, I think
33.
you're right. Oh, two guys in motion at once.
They're going to pitch the ball to Anderson on the left edge. He's got room to run. Across
There you
first
go.
down and a bit more.
He's fighting.
Across the 20. So back-to-back pitches on the right and left side have gone for consecutive first downs. First by Joel McGowan.
I think we got away with two guys in motion at
I
the same
think you're
time.
right. I think we did.
Both of our wing.
But
call it a wing
I'd
back,
argue, I think we kind of got the raw end of the deal on that kickoff deal. So it's kind of like a makeup call, probably.
Makeup
but-
call.
Okay, I see.
That's
how
my
you-
opinion.
I see your philosophy.
my non-biased opinion, of course. So the Bulldogs now officially in the red zone at the 20-yard line. They shift three guys at once to the right side of the offensive line.
This looks like a passing
We're going to see Love roll to the
formation.
right. It's,
Oh,
it's
there's
caught
There you go.
across the 15. Makes one guy miss a shifty move on his feet still by Jordan McGowan. Juking guys out of their shoes across the 10 down to the 6-yard line for another Bulldog first down. 3 plays, 3 first downs. Now it's 1st and goal at the 6 for Midland High. So you called it in pregame, Dave. We could see some quick drives if we get the big plays, and we've seen 3 big plays so far this drive. 3 plays, 3 first downs. Bulldogs now 1st and goal at the 6. It's going to be Love keeper all the way. He's going to score to tie this game up. Tristan Love calling his own number from 6 yards out for a touchdown. The Bulldogs 1 kick away from tying this up at 7 apiece. So we've seen both offenses trading out quarterback scrambles for touchdowns. The first was from Odessa High, their QB Carrasco from 9 yards out. And now Tristan Love says, I'll raise you one
Yeah.
from 6 yards out. Here's a kick, it's up, and it is good. Bulldogs tied up at 7 apiece. Here late in the first, middle he goes, and it's caught for a first down across midfield down to the 35-yard line. So that was a gain of about 25 there for the Broncos on 1st and 10. It was caught by, I believe, number 17, Alan Reyes, the senior receiver. First time they go on the ground on the right edge, and he is hit for no gain. Could have been a loss of 4. He did well to get back to the line of scrimmage. Bulldogs kind of good, got some good pursuit there to close the edge and force them back to the middle where there's a lot of purple jerseys there to clean that play up.
Hey, as you're listening to the game tonight, as well as you want to see highlights, I'm posting those on X pretty quickly after we've got them. So go to X, Space and Sports Net is our handle on X.
Very good. 2nd and 10 for the Broncos. It's going to be a play-action pass looking on the left edge. He's got a man across the middle, and it is nearly picked off. I think he might have actually got it.
Oh, no.
Hit the
No,
ground.
he trapped it. They said hit the ground first.
Oh.
So-
Carson Ham was watching it, and he was going, oh.
I know it. I know it. So the ball was overthrown, and the Bulldog defender nearly caught it, but hit the ground first. He kind of trapped it between his body and the turf. So it's now 3rd down and 10 for Odessa High at the Bulldog 35-yard line. We're showing trips wide to the left are the Broncos. Back to pass goes Carrasco. So air to the left, it's caught for a first down. The ball comes out.
Ooh.
I think the Bulldogs may have jumped on it. They're going to kind of sort this play out. It was a first down, but the ball came out as he was tackled. And I think the Broncos jumped on it. So it'll be a first down Odessa High.
They're saying that ball, maybe fumble caused by the ground.
It may
Let's
have
see.
been.
Watching
Yeah,
the replay
it
here.
may have been the ground.
Huh. Oh, well.
So either way, it'll be Bronco football.
You know, from up here 75 yards away, I can see that.
And my eyes are failing me day by day. So I couldn't see it. But anyway, first down Broncos at the 26. It's on the ground. They go on first down. He's hit at about the 20-yard line. So that'll bring up second down and about 5 for Odessa High. They are officially in the red zone.
Yeah, we got to cut that out.
Well, we've had multiple third downs, and we just can't get out the field. So they've done well on first and second down. They just can't close out third down.
This is not our game plan.
Broncos, we were told they were young but talented. And we've seen the talent on display so far, both running and throwing. Here we are, second down and 6. They're going to go on the ground and QB keeper on the right edge. He's hit fairly hard for a minimal gain, maybe a gain of 2. Down to the 18-yard line on the QB keeper. That brings up third down and about 4 or 5. So again, third down for the Bulldogs. Need to get a stop, though, and force a field goal or a turnover on downs. We'll see. Back to pass goes cross, goes tipped at the line, incomplete. He had a man open, but the defensive line got a hand on the football and knocked it down. It's fourth down and 4.
Big number 13.
So now we'll see what Odessa High does. They are in field goal range, but you're right, Dave.
Cole Turner.
Great hands to knock that ball to the turf. And what could have been easily a first down if that was completed, because the receiver was breaking open. And they're going to go for it here on fourth down and about 4 at the ball's at the 16-yard line. And they're going to call, I think, a timeout. We'll take it with them. We'll be right back. Don't go. Welcome back to Astound Broadband Stadium, where the Broncos are looking at fourth down and 4 at the 17-yard line. They're going to go for it here. They're showing 3 wide receivers, 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Play action pass, back to pass goes crossing, the roll to his left. Kicks it in the end zone.
No.
Overthrown and incomplete. Bulldogs turn it over on downs, and the ball belongs now to Tristan Love and the Bulldog offense after the Bulldog defense gets a fourth down stand with the ball sailing over the head and out of the end zone for an incomplete pass.
Yeah, the defense needed that win.
They did.
They really needed. They're coming off the field excited, pumped up. They got to stop. And now we got the football with about 83 yards to go.
Good math on the spot, Dave. That's not easy to do. At least it's not for me. So Bulldogs, as Dave said, needing to go 80-plus yards here. That's easier to say than guessing it. And they're going to pitch it on the left edge. Room to run, on his feet still, near midfield. So as I'm doing math, they're playing football on the field.
Well,
down to the 48-yard line.
They got about 30 of those.
They did.
About. Something like that. You're fixing to tell us, Kent. How many yards does that show?
That was 31 yards.
Yeah.
And that was Isaiah Miller on the carry for the Bulldogs. Just like that, they're near midfield. So we see Bulldogs first and 10. They go again to Miller. He's got room to run. Another first down up the middle. This time just nothing really to it, just straight up the gut.
Another first down.
For another first down.
Yeah.
2 plays, 2 first downs. Ball's now at the 41-yard line. So they are across midfield and officially in Odessa High territory. We saw the Bulldogs' last touchdown drive was just like this. It was 4 plays, 4 first downs. Hopefully we'll see that same trend continue with halfway there. 2 plays, 2 first downs. Here we see Love at first and 10. On the ground again to Isaiah Miller. He's got another, or he's close to it. Might be a yard or two shy.
Exactly.
Down to the 33.
Well, it's good to see this offense moving.
They are. They're
steadily
getting a
down
good
the
push.
field. The first drive or two had some miscues, just didn't look like they were shiny. And
Shiny.
is that?
That's a good word.
Yeah.
So gain of 8 there. So it's now 2nd down and 2. They got Wyatt King in at running back now to relieve Isaiah Miller. And they go to Wyatt. Actually, they keep it. They fake to Wyatt. Loves will keep himself. He got room to run down to the 20. Brought down at the 16-yard line. So Love fakes it to Wyatt King, keeps it himself for another Bulldog first down.
That was shiny.
That was shiny. Yeah.
If you bedazzle.
Oh.
Man. Y'all's vocabulary is stellar tonight.
We're turning it up a notch.
Bulldogs now in the red zone at the 17-yard line, 1st and 10.
It doesn't take much of a notch.
No, it's
Hey, the goal is progress each week.
measured in 64ths of an inch.
They pitch
Here
the
we go,
ball,
here we
and
go.
he's going to walk in for a touchdown. They pitch the ball, number 14, Keandre Garnett. Beautiful play call, and he waltzes in for a Bulldog touchdown. Midland High is now back on top by a score of 13-7, with the point after attempt coming here momentarily. Great play call, though. That pitch was wide open to Keandre, and he took it and just did not think twice. They're going to go for 2 here on this conversion attempt.
Oh.
Love keeps himself. He's brought down short, so they do not get the conversion.
I wonder what that is.
I don't know.
The thinking there. That's interesting.
Bulldogs go for
Okay.
2, and they are stopped short. So the score is now 13. Back at Astound Broadband Stadium, the Bulldogs have retaken the lead here in the first half by a score of 13-7. They scored on a run by Keandre Garnett. Went for 2, did not get it, so it's now 13-7. Kickoff goes in the end zone for a touchback, and as they reset, is there a Tall City Sneakers drive summary, Mr. Kent Brown?
You know there is.
Let's hear it.
As our mathematician on staff stated early, David McReynolds, this drive started 83 yards ago, but it only took the Bulldogs 5 plays, 2 minutes and 34 seconds to score a touchdown.
Love it.
Pretty
Love it.
efficient.
Pretty efficient. I like the way that they're spreading the ball out all over the field, which is something we haven't seen.
Yeah.
And they're mixing it up with all the players. So let's hope that keeps going.
That's a great point. Broncos now showing 4 wide, trips to the right. They bring a man in motion, and they give the ball to that man on motion as a handoff across the edge. Got about 3 yards there. It's number 12 on the carry, Andrew Rodriguez. They call him A-Rod. Got 3 yards there on the receiver reverse. And a quick mention there for the Tall City Sneakers. If you go to visit them, mention at checkout their key verse, Psalm 119, 105, for a discount at the checkout window. Broncos now 2nd down and 7, run up the middle, and it's got a first down and a whole lot more on that left edge. Flag comes down. They go across the 50. This might be on the offense. But as it stands right now, is a gain of about 20 yards on the ground. But this might be coming back. And it will. This will be a hold on the Broncos offense. So that wipes out a big gain for Odessa High. So that makes it now 2nd down still, and I believe maybe 18.
The Bulldogs with another great opportunity with the Broncos deep in their own territory.
So the Broncos now, after the holding penalty, will redo 2nd down. Back to pass goes Carrasco. Got time to throw. He airs over the middle. It's got a man open. It's caught for a first down. Cross midfield down to the 40. On his feet still. Down to the 30. He might go to 20. He is going to go all the way
Nope,
for
no,
a
he's not.
touchdown. A
Nope.
late flag comes in.
Block in the back.
That'll pull it back, thank goodness.
So that one went all the way. This might be a block in the back.
And that was the block that sent him into the end zone. We'll be able to see
Another
it.
flag comes in just now as David's talking.
You'll see it on the replay right now. Here it goes. And there.
Yep, sure is. So that will wipe out a touchdown, we assume. And then another flag comes in after the play. So there might be two separate infractions here. We'll see how the officials sort this out. But nonetheless, it is a big gain for the Broncos.
Is that a spot foul, Jim? The block in the back? Is that a spot foul? Okay. Had to go upstairs for that one.
That's
Get
right.
A little
To
clarification.
our crack specialist.
He is our
Yes.
version of Mike Pereira,
Yes.
the
Had to-
Fox analyst.
Yeah. Had to wake him up, but
So that was a block in the back. And then here's, I think, the second penalty. Oh, did they say it was going to offset?
Well, it's sportsmanlike.
unsportsmanlike.
Oh, okay. So the ball's going to be at the 35-yard line. So it'll still be a first down for Odessa High. But it takes away the touchdown, which is good.
Those officials are getting their steps in today.
They really are, man. So Odessa High, I guess when it's all said and done, it was about a gain of 35 yards or so from where they initially were.
Yeah.
So now it's down to the 35-yard line in Bulldog territory, 1st and 10. So confusion on the snap.
Yeah.
The running back grabs it himself, and he's going to go nowhere.
Yeah, they look like they were
They're kind of fighting over it on
coordinating
who
their
is going to go
calendars.
to.
Yeah. It's like
Running back just grabbed it himself and ran with it. He might have actually lost a yard.
I think they were deciding what they were going to do
You don't
Tuesday
normally
night.
run the read option above the waist.
Not usually.
Not usually.
Standing straight upright.
Yep.
Yeah.
So they're going to call that a loss of 1. Number 7, Aiden Garcia, the running back, ended up grabbing the snap and running with it. We're now under the 5-minute mark here in the first half. Low-scoring game with the Bulldogs on top 13-7 over Odessa High. Back to pass goes Carrasco's going to air it deep over the right edge. He's got a man, and it is caught down to the 7-yard line. Number 88, Kobe
Okay.
Baldonado, and he is
That
He's
should
running.
get a penalty.
That should be a penalty.
he
Yep.
came up chirping a little bit on the defender.
Yeah, it's a taunting at high school for sure. Of course, that's our smallest guy against their biggest guy.
So down to the 8, so it's a gain of about 25 there.
That just makes him a bully.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Okay.
So the Broncos now deep in the red zone at the 8-yard line. Be first and goal. The clock is now ticking. It's near the 4-minute mark here in the second quarter. Broncos kind of bunched up here in the shotgun, so they go on the ground on 1st and 10. Up the middle he goes. He's going to fight for that goal line. He's going to be maybe a yard or two shy. That's Aiden Garcia, the running back, down to the 1, maybe the 2-yard line. About a 6-yard gain there on 1st and goal. So now 2nd and goal from 2 yards out at the 2-yard line. Broncos trailing the Bulldogs 13-7, but they are right near that goal line, looking to tie or regain the lead. Here's a snap. They go on the ground again to Garcia. He's going to fight for the goal line, and he might be short.
I don't.
Yeah, they gave it to him. Touchdown Broncos by a hair. Bulldogs kind of stopped that initial push, but I think it got just enough to get across the goal line. And the score is currently 13-13, but the Broncos have the kick to come to maybe go up by 1. Remember, the Bulldogs went for 2, did not convert, hence their 13. Broncos set to kick this one up, and here's the kick. And it is good. Broncos now have a 1-point lead, 14-13. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the broadcast booth here to Sound Broadband Stadium, where the Broncos have regained the lead by 1 point. They are currently up 14-13 over the Midland High Bulldogs with 3:21 to go here in the first half. Remember, the Bulldogs were on defense first. They get the ball at halftime. So they have a chance here to score before the break and then get the ball back. Here's a kickoff. They're going to run it back across the 30. They're going to roll the right side now. This is
There we
McGowan
go.
on the right edge. Got room to run across the 40 now. He's brought down from behind the 43. So McGowan with a good return down to the 43-yard line with 3:10 to go in the first half. So the Bulldogs could score here.
It's like, is that an offspring of Troy Polamalu or whatever? his
With the
name
hair?
is? Yes.
Yeah.
That's even a better head of hair than he has.
We need to have Head and Shoulders be
Right
like
here
his
on this side on
sponsor.
the front.
It's Head and Shoulders.
Get a little NIL deal for Head and Shoulders, you know.
Yeah.
Yes, wow. That's some serious. That's just serious.
So Tristan Love and company back on offense at the 43-yard line, trailing 14-13. They go on the ground. First things that room to run. He across the middle, down to the 40 to 35. Big gain on first down.
Evan Taylor.
That was Evan Taylor, as Kent said, on first and 10 with a big gain. Just up the middle on that Bronco defense.
And there's a big old wide open hole in the middle.
It sure was. It was like the Red Sea was parted.
Yeah. It literally, it was.
Literally,
the
they're
Red Sea.
wearing red. So
yeah, that's the right.
that's kind of what I was going for. So thank you.
Okay, sorry.
Thank you.
I'm a little slow on
No,
uptake.
I'm just like not really a good joke teller, I guess, as
I
my
was-
wife says.
I was turning to Exodus looking for.
First and 10, they go on the ground again, and they get maybe 1 yard there, so not quite what we saw one play ago. They bring Wyatt King back in at running back to what looks like, well, they're going to leave Taylor in. Now they have two backs in the backfield alongside Tristan Love.
I like this running back cut by committee thing.
I do
that
too.
Midland High's got going on.
Keep the guys fresh.
Yeah.
So second down and 9 for Tristan Love at the 32-yard line. It's going to be a quick pass
Oh,
to left,
yeah.
but
There you
McGowan
go.
is caught to the 25, down to the 20. So he's near a first down.
Yeah, that's-
Actually, he may have gotten it. He
Yeah.
did. So receiving this time is McGowan for another Bulldog first down.
I like the idea of putting the ball in his hands. He seems to do well with it every time he
He
touches
makes things
it.
happen, no doubt. So Bulldogs now with another fresh set of downs. First and 10 at the 21. We're at the 2-minute mark here in the second quarter. Bulldogs trailing by a point. They go on the ground again. This time it's, I think, Evan Taylor.
yeah.
Got about 2 or 3. I believe there might be a timeout. We'll take it with them. We'll be right back. Do not go away. Welcome back to Astound Broadband Stadium. We are 2 minutes away from halftime with the Bulldogs trailing by 1 to Odessa High, 14-13. But the Bulldogs are deep into Bronco territory. They're at the 19-yard line looking to regain the lead before halftime. Second down and 8 for the Bulldogs. Be a pitch to the running back. He's got room to run across the 15, down to about the 13. That was Evan Taylor on the carry. He's right at that first down mark. He might be a yard or so shy. I'll call it maybe 2 yards shy.
Yeah, the Bulldogs score. Now they're kind of in a position where they'll have to kind of go for 2, right? Since they missed that
You would
first
think
attempt
to make
really,
it a touchdown game again.
Yes. I'd expect to see them. I'm just expecting them to score.
I like your approach. It's 3rd and 3 at the 14. They go on the ground again to Evan Taylor. He spin move down to the 5. He's still fighting. He might get in, and he's in.
Yeah.
Evan
My
Taylor
gosh.
with an amazing run, spinning around defenders and fighting for that goal line. Impressive run by the sophomore. And the Bulldogs now back on top, 19-14. And to your point, Dave, we might see a conversion attempt again to get to that 21-point mark.
Yep.
Looks like we're going to try and kick it, though.
As I say that, they're going to get the kicker out. So we just talk. We don't really know the game. We just talk about it, I guess.
Yeah, what do we know?
Exactly. So here's the kicking team out for the PAT. And kick is up. The kick is good. So the Bulldogs now with 1:20 remaining in the first half are on top, 20-14. We'll be right back. Don't go away. Welcome back to Astound Broadband Stadium, where we are 1 minute and 18 seconds away from halftime, with the Bulldogs on top, 20-14, and they'll kick the ball back to Odessa High. And here's the kick, and it's going to be another long, deep kick into the end zone. They're going to catch it and run it back at the goal line, across the 10. And he's brought down right there at the 8-yard line.
Wow.
Great coverage by the Bulldogs.
Great decision to catch that and run.
Yeah, for us at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, not for them maybe. So they're down at the 9-yard line with 1:13 to go. Remember, the Bulldogs were on defense first. They get the ball at halftime or the third quarter kickoff. So if you can hold them for 1:13, keep the 6-point lead at halftime, you could go up by 2 scores if you score in the third. We'll see how this defensive drive plays out. But the Bulldogs in a good spot to close the first half on a high note. Broncos now showing trips wide to the right. On 1st and 10 at the 9-yard line. Back to pass, looking to his right. Airs to the right sideline. It's kind of tipped and way over the head of everybody. Good pressure for the Bulldogs defensive line to kind of get in Carrasco's face as he threw it. Kind of his timing off a little bit. So we're at 1:06 to go in the first half. 2nd and 10. Broncos at the 9-yard line. Quick update in Friendship. The Rebels are on top, 28-21. They're late in the second quarter. Here, back to pass goes Carrasco on the left. That just caught. Stays inbounds, though.
Good.
For a gain of about 5. So it's now 3rd down and about 5 to go. And they're going to probably, I think, call timeout for the Broncos. We'll take it with them. We'll be right. So big 3rd down here for Odessa High. 3rd and 5 at the 14-yard line. We are under a minute to go here in the first half. Bulldogs leading by a score of 20-14. And we see, it looks like there's a holdup of some sort by the officials. Not sure what the issue is, but they're kind of hovering over the ball right now, and the play is not starting yet.
Trying to get
58 seconds.
58. There we go.
But yeah, they're going to get the game clock adjusted. So they're at 58 seconds remaining. I think they added 5.
Did we call that timeout so we could maybe get the ball back in here?
I don't know.
Okay. Thank you back there.
So on 3rd and 5, back to pass goes Carrasco. He's got caught in the left edge for a first down. There's a little screen pass out of the backfield. Caught by number 23, Jimmy Avila. He goes out of bounds, so the clock will stop at 53 seconds. Ball's at the 23-yard line. So on 3rd and 5, the Broncos get a big first down. Now they're showing trips wide to the right. Crossing back to pass, looking to his right. Airs it deep over the middle and is overthrown again. We've seen a lot of his passes gone over the head.
Yeah, he's got a pretty good arm. He gets it out there, but his receiver quit running as well.
He does. And remember, their quarterback Carrasco was formerly a receiver in week 1 of this season. He's a sophomore, so not a lot of experience playing quarterback. So to your point, Kent, you mentioned he's kind of like got his one target. He's kind of keen on that one guy because he hadn't quite learned how to go to 2nd, 3rd, and 4th,
Yeah.
And so we saw there he's kind of going to that deep ball from the get-go. And it was overthrown.
Progressions are probably not part of this yet, right?
Right.
No.
Yeah, you got to start, basic stuff, as everyone would. 2nd and 10, back to pass goes Carrasco, under pressure, airs it deep over the middle, and again, overthrown. Kind of looked like a miscommunication, wires getting crossed, because not really anyone really in the area of that throw. So that's 3rd down and 10, 38 seconds to go here in the first half.
I'm surprised they haven't gone to big number 88.
Yeah.
That's Kobe Baldonado, their tight end. He's had a lot of big plays this first half.
I mean, he's just a huge target.
He is.
He's lined up in the slot.
Kind of that right slot, yep. So on 3rd and 10, they're showing trips wide to the left. Back to pass goes Carrasco. He's going to look to his left. And is caught and actually dropped it. It was in his hands, but he made a move before he caught it, and the ball falls to the turf. So it's incomplete and 4th down now for the Bronco offense.
Yeah, it'd be pretty risky for them to go for it on 4th
I agree.
that deep.
At the 23-yard line.
Kick it away to Jordan and let him return it all the way.
It's under a minute to go. You're right, Dave. You don't want to risk it. You don't punt away. But to your point, McGowan has been quite the threat, whether it's running, catching, or punt returning. We'll see what he does here.
Yes, it's good.
Coming
Some
after
potential.
it.
Almost block it. It's a
Hit
good
it,
punt. And it's caught the 45 for he makes a few guys miss. Cross midfield, and he's hit hard to the 45. A flag comes down.
Is he going to say he faked?
I think he called fair catch and then started running. So that's probably what happened.
I don't think he intended to call it. I think his arm did wave out
Yeah.
to the side real low.
Number 3.
Looked like the ball kind of like he may have like slightly misjudged it, so he kind of like had to like kind of gather himself and he raise his arms maybe. But my thought is they're going to call him for a fair catch call and then running with it.
Well, that's what I thought too. But
We've seen many officials huddles this first half.
how high does that? Is any wave going to make it a fair catch signal, or does it have to be above a waist? Or because he waved, but it was down here. His grandma. Speaking of grandmothers,
Yeah,
Johnny King.
Johnny King.
Johnny King.
Wyatt King's from Houston, Texas.
She probably ought to check on those blonde brownies that she's
Ooh,
known
we
for,
have heard about these
right?
brownies
We've
that
heard
she
about
makes.
that.
I think we have an order in for
I think
some.
she's like a 10-time defending champion at the county fair with those things.
Rumor has it.
It'd be nice to get a plate up here and just judge how good they are.
I don't know what happened, but the ball got pushed forward. So, like, in the Bulldogs' favor at the 27-yard line now.
Isn't that interesting?
So, oh, no, they're going to repunt this one. So they're going to do it again. So, I don't know. There might be an offsetting penalty. So, they're going to redo this punt. So, we'll see McGowan back deep to return it again. Bulldogs bring the pressure. And they're going to make him throw it, and it's caught. And he's going to get a first down a whole lot more across the 50. So a botched play ends up being a
flags
big
everywhere.
first down for the Broncos. They end up having to force it.
You're going to have probably a legal man downfield.
Yeah.
because-
Everybody was downfield.
Yes, everybody was.
So the Bulldogs bring some pressure, and they force the punter to throw the football, and it's caught for a first down.
So let's
But
back it
then
up.
flags came through again. So, yeah, it was the O-line all kind of ran forwards, which you can't do that on a pass attempt. So that'll negate a big fourth down conversion.
So we're going to have our third punt.
So we're going to do it again. Game clock shows 12 seconds.
Back where we started, 4th and 10.
Yep.
Exactly.
Still with an opportunity for Jordan McGowan to run it back.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
So McGowan's now at the 45-yard line to receive this punt. Bulldogs showing pressure again. They have a couple guys back off. They come after it again, and they nearly get it.
That may have touched it. That didn't. Oh,
Took
catch
a big
pick it up.
Took a
Jordan.
big Bronco hop, and this is going to just down it there. Game clock is down to 7-6. They're going to kneel it
Yeah.
with 5 seconds to go. So we'll probably see one play, and there'll be halftime. But again, Bulldogs got a big stop. Score remains Bulldogs 20, Broncos 14. And we'll see the Bulldogs get the ball at the third quarter. So that was a success from that standpoint.
Coach with an inquiry into the official.
Looks like the Bulldogs, did they call timeout, or they're kind of huddling up, and the Broncos are on the field ready to play defense. So I don't know if there was I may have missed it, but
The play clock hadn't. There it goes. Play clock's now running.
so we'll probably see one play here before halftime.
I wonder what that's going to look like.
We will find out. We got Wyatt King at running back behind Tristan Love at the 33-yard line for the Bulldogs. They're going to go to Wyatt up the middle.
Oh,
Made a few plays here and there, about a 5-yard game, but that'll be the end of the first half with the Bulldogs on top after 2 quarters by a score of 20-14 over the OHS Broncos. We'll be back for the Midland Health halftime show. Ready for it. They call a fair catch at the 40-yard line. And that'll be where the Bulldogs have their first drive of the second half is at the 40.
yeah. We talked in the first half about how this works well. The Bulldogs scored with about a minute and a half to go in the first half, and were able to keep Odessa High out of the end zone and end up with the ball back to start the second half, so they get sort of an extra possession out of this.
Exactly. Bulldogs right now up by 6 with a chance to, if all goes well, up by maybe 11. We'll see how this drive plays out with Tristan Love and company at the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 Bulldogs. It's going to be a QB keeper all the way. Makes a few guys miss on the left edge. He's room to run. First down and a whole lot more across midfield down to the 43-yard line. So Love kind of pulled it on himself, faked the handoff.
Yeah, there's some improvisation going on there. Not sure that the original direction for that play was around the left end.
Made 3 or 4 guys miss, so very impressive run across midfield down to the Bronco 44 for a fresh set of downs for the Bulldogs. So on Love on 1st and 10, it's going to go on the ground. He's going to pitch it to McGowan on the right edge. Room to run again. Brought down to the 35-yard line.
That was the only guy for him to beat.
That's right.
He had a blocker out in front, engaged with the other defender. That one man was
so we've seen that pitch to that right edge has been successful for the Bulldogs, and it might be a penalty. I think they just called a holding. I didn't see that flag until just now. But that hole is going to push that play backwards. So what would have been a gain of about 8 is not going to be first down and 20, it appears. So the ball's right at midfield, so it's not quite 20 yards to go. We're going to call it first down and about 16, it appears. So we'll try it again after the holding penalty.
Yeah, I think it was at the spot of the foul.
Yeah,
so,
I think it was downfield a little bit, which is why it's 16 and not 20. So now we'll see Tristan Love at midfield now for second down and 16. It's going to again a pitch to McGowan. Same play as last time. This time a lot more room to run on that right sideline across the 25-yard line. So another first down. No flags this time for a Bulldog first down.
Yeah, they got all of it back that time. McGowan just explosive tonight. Anytime they put the ball in his hands, he's making some really great things happen.
Yeah, whether it's catching or running, just like last week. That time went for 25 yards on that right sideline for a Bulldog first down. So got all those yards back from the hold and then some. Bulldogs are driving at the 25-yard line. First and 10. They go on the ground again. Wyatt King, this time he's across to the 16-yard line. Near another first down. Gain of 8 for Wyatt there on first and 10. It's now second down and 2. They're officially in the red zone now at the 18-yard line.
Oh, we got an injured Odessa High player on the field on the other side.
Our quarterback's limping too.
We'll take a quick timeout. It appears that the injury was minor. He walked off on his own power, which was good to see. So it's second down and 3 for the Bulldogs at the 18-yard line. They go on the ground again to Wyatt King up the middle. He's going to get a first down and a bit more across to the 14-yard line. So that'll be a Bulldog first down.
You know, if the one guy from Odessa High makes a tackle, I'm not going to be able to pick his number. The guy with the hair, because it's in the front also.
That is actually
I'm just
an impressive set of hair. It really is.
It's covering his number front and back.
Yeah. So first and 10 at the 14-yard line for the Bulldogs. It's going to be Love's going to keep it himself. He's going on the right side. It's about 3 yards there, down to the 12.
Yeah. Man, if they had some NIL or some sponsorship going on in high
head
school,
and shoulders.
He could be like, the head, shoulders
I mean,
guy.
it's perfect. It is like Troy Polamalu. It really is. It really is.
Might be longer.
I think it is.
Because it's front and back. You're right. It's not just the back. Anyway, back to the game here.
I'm sorry. I'm like, how do you?
I'm rolling with it.
I'm like, how do you get a helmet on?
It's second down and 8 for the Bulldogs at the 12-yard line. Yard to gain as the 4-yard line for a first down.
Oh,
They go on the ground to Wyatt King. He's hit in the backfield, but he kind of falls forward still.
Yeah, tackled by the player with no number.
There you go. We'll call him Troy.
Cousin It.
Yeah. So he gets about 3 yards there to the 9-yard line.
Oh,
Lost the helmet. I can see how it would come off. And I hope
He looks kind of like Maui from Moana. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
now we've gone Disney. That's good.
All bases are covered here in this
You
broadcast.
can tell you have a small child
I
at
have a
home
2-year-old
now.
at home who I love dearly.
That's right.
Third down and 5 for the Bulldogs at the 9-yard line. So they're near that goal line. They're going to pitch again to McGowan on the right sideline. He's got nowhere to go.
Wow, rarely a
That
stop.
hole clogged up quickly. So now it's going to be 4th down and 5. We're going to probably see the kicking team here for the Bulldogs at the 9-yard line. So the Broncos got a big stop on 3rd down to, it appears, to limit the damage to a potential field goal attempt versus a touchdown. Here's the kick. It is up. And it is good. Edgar Ramos from 19 yards out puts it through. The Bulldogs are now on top by a score of 23-14. We'll be right back. Don't go away. Welcome back to Astound Broadband Stadium, where the Bulldogs have added to their halftime lead with an Edgar Ramos field goal. The score now Bulldogs 23, Odessa High 14. And here's the ensuing kickoff by Mr. Ramos. It's going to be taken for a touchback out of the end zone. So as they reset, Mr. Kent Brown, is there a Tall City Sneakers drive summary update for the Bulldogs' last field goal?
Killing me.
As you're getting
Killing me.
I am so sorry.
That's all right. It looks like 10 plays, 58 yards, 5 minutes, 27 seconds off the clock with the field goal by Mr. Ramos.
So there you go. Again, thank you to our sponsor, Tall City Sneakers. If you go visit them, they are by the Home Goods Store and UPS on the Loop. Mention their key verse, Psalm 119-105, for a discount at the checkout window. Again, thank you for our sponsors, Tall City Sneakers. First 10 Broncos on the 1st and 10. They hand off the ball to the running back, who will gain 6 yards. Their number 7, Aiden Garcia, on the carry. He'll go to the 31. It's now 2nd down and 4 for Odessa High. Game clock is now at 7 minutes and 15 seconds here in the 3rd quarter. Bulldogs up by 9. Play action pass is going to be past the left flat. It's caught by number 88, Baldonado, for a Bronco 1st down at the 41-yard line. There's a flag down in the OHS backfield, it appears. And that'll be a hold on the Broncos. They're going to take this one back. So that will negate their 1st down. And they go back up 10 yards. So that'll make it 2nd down, and it appears to be 2nd down and 14. The ball's now placed at the, well, it's at the 26. So it's 2nd down and 9. Broncos showing a pistol formation with 3 receivers, 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Quarterback Philip Carrasco, the sophomore. Man in motion, empty backfield. Back to pass goes Carrasco. Rolls his left under pressure. He's going to run himself. He's going to make a few guys miss, but he's right down for a short gain.
Yeah, 23 for the Bulldogs. Devin Rodriguez. Tackled by the shirt.
Which is fine. Hey, that's fine.
It's legal.
It's a gain of 2. So now it's 3rd down and 7 at the 28-yard line. We've seen the Bulldogs have had some 3rd down struggles on defense. Hopefully here, 3rd and 7 will be a different story. Broncos showing 4 wide receivers, 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Shotgun formation. Back to pass. A quick pass to the left. It's caught for a little screen pass. And he's going to get a 1st down and a bit more. Down to the 45-yard line. Number 7, the running back, Aiden Garcia, on the reception. And we've seen, David, to your point, they've had a lot of quick screens for most of their passing yards this game. Nothing really down the field a whole lot.
They kind of departed from it for a while. It seems like
Yep.
it's been a while since we've seen that.
Yep.
And they're kind of going back to what was successful for them in the 1st quarter.
So again, the 3rd down woes continue. 3rd and 7. This time the Broncos convert. Now they go on the ground, 1st and 10. Got about 5 or 6 yards more. Officially across midfield to the Bulldog side of the football field, to the 49-yard line. 2nd down and 4 for Odessa High. We're at the 5:20 mark in the third quarter. Bulldogs up by 9. But the Broncos are on offense and moving the football pretty well here on this drive. Quick pass to the right side. It's caught again for another first down for the Broncos. He might go a lot farther than that. Cross to the 30, to the 25, to the 20. 15, foot race, 10, 5. He's going to score a touchdown. A screen pass to the right, comes back to the left, and he will go all the way in for a touchdown. And the Broncos are within 3 points now of this ball game. So Bulldogs 23, Broncos 20, and here's the kick to make it a 2-point game. Kick is up. The kick is good. So the Broncos have made it a 2-point game. The Bulldogs currently leading it by a score of 23-21. Welcome back to Astound Broadband Stadium, where the Broncos are going to kick this ball away following their recent touchdown to make this a 2-point ball game. The Broncos at 21, Bulldogs at 23 here in the third quarter. And here's a kick. It's going to be a little pooch kick to that right sideline. Fair catch called for at the 24. This will be at the 25-yard line where they'll begin this next drive. As they reset, is there a drive update? I know I go too fast.
No, you're fine.
Are you good? Okay. Bulldogs got a field goal on their first drive. Then the Broncos got a touchdown. So now the score sits at Bulldogs 23, Broncos 21. But Midland High is on the Broncos side of the 50 at the 38-yard line. So they are getting close to that red zone. They're going to get Isaiah. He's got room to run again for another Bulldog first down. Just up the middle, nothing fancy about it. Down to the 28 for a gain of 10.
That's good enough for a Bulldog. First down.
We've seen Isaiah with some good runs this drive. Gain of 6, gain of 10, gain of 10.
Yeah, every one of the three guys that have run through that backfield have really had their moments tonight.
Yeah, no doubt.
Been good to see.
No doubt. So now ball to the 28-yard line, first and 10 Bulldogs. It's been a lot of Isaiah Miller this drive on the ground. This would be Love keeping on the right edge. He's going to get about 7 down to the 22-yard line. Been a lot of late activity, like late hits here. The refs could call if they want. It could be a penalty-filled game, but no call this time. It'd be a gain of 4 or 5.
Yeah, he got one of those big linemen engaged with a cornerback.
Just that last-minute hit, for good measure, I guess, But it'd be about a 6-yard run by Tristan Love, the quarterback, down to the 22.
That's the kind of things in the game film when everybody's watching, and he's like, hey, that'll be awesome to see a lineman engaged with a cornerback.
Yes. So they go on the ground again to Isaiah Miller, and he's going to get a first down. Falls forward down to the 14-yard line. We see the O-line get a good push this drive.
They've played well tonight.
They have.
Really have.
We've seen about a gain of 5 or 6 each run on this drive, it feels like. At least. Bulldogs now officially in the red zone at the 14-yard line. They're going to get to Isaiah Miller, and this time there's not a whole lot of room to run for Isaiah.
Yeah, there you go. He really wasn't down. He was on top of the pile.
So you got 1 yard there, maybe 2. They're going to bring in Evan Taylor now to relieve Isaiah Miller. He had a great drive up until that point with multiple 10-yard runs.
I want to shout out Tyler Anderson, number 70. He's been downfield on a couple of blocks lately. I'm like, way to go, Tyler.
And really, to Kent's point, the entire O-line's been playing really well this drive especially. Here we see a ball on the ground to Evan Taylor. Makes a few guys miss. Keeps his feet moving. What a bright future for that sophomore running back, Evan Taylor.
Yeah, he just ran over number 20 for the OHS.
Keeps his feet moving.
Broncos. Yeah.
As he gets older, we'll probably see him have a great career here.
Yeah, he'll put on a little more size between these seasons, and
Yeah.
he could become a pretty formidable running back for Midland High.
3rd and 4 for the Bulldogs at the 8-yard line. Yard to gain is the 4 for a first down. We'll see what they do here on 3rd and 4. They go on the ground again to Evan Taylor. He's going to get a first down, just barely.
I think he got almost to the 3.
Down to the 3, that's right, on that right sideline. He's kind of pushed out of bounds. Be a Bulldog first down.
Or actually, it looks like right at the 4.
Are they going to measure it, maybe? Or there's an injury timeout, I believe.
Oh, yeah, we do have Bronco off the sideline.
We'll take a quick break as they tend to them. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Astound Broadband Stadium, where the Bulldogs got a big first down courtesy of Evan Taylor. It's now 1st and goal at the 4-yard line. And the clock is moving. That might be the end of the 3rd quarter.
Oh,
And that's it. Okay, so I didn't realize the clock was still moving.
it's uneventful.
So we'll take another quick break. 2. The score is 23-21. And it's Bulldog football at the 4-yard line. If you're wondering why the clock was running after that timeout, it was an injury timeout, and we realized after that the clock begins when the ball is placed. So that's why it was back-to-back timeouts there. But here we are, 4th quarter, ball at the 4-yard line for the Bulldogs. On the ground to Wyatt King, he's going to fall forward for maybe a gain of 1, but not much there.
Number 4 on the carry.
So the Bronco defense holds strong there on 1st and goal at the 4.
Yeah, I'm hoping to see the Bulldogs go wide. They're up the middle at this goal line stand here, but those the Broncos seem to be kind of packed in for that. I'd love to see them kind of spread them out.
We saw that earlier on that little pitch to Keandre Garnett in the first half for a touchdown. That worked out well for the Bulldogs then. We'll see they dial up here on 2nd and goal at the 4. It's going to be a QB for Love all the way. He's going to walk in for an end zone for a touchdown. Tristan Love keeps it himself for a Bulldog touchdown to add to the Bulldog lead. As it is now, it's Bulldogs 29, Broncos 21. So Love from 4 yards out calls his own number to extend the Midland High lead here in the 4th quarter. Then we'll see Edgar Ramos in for the PAT. Kick is up, and it's good. Bulldogs now lead it by a score of 30-21. We'll be right back here to Astound Broadband Stadium. The Bulldogs add to their lead here in the 4th quarter. The score is Bulldogs 30 to Broncos 21. And here's a kickoff taken at the 5-yard line for the Broncos. He's going to run it back across the 20. Left sideline he goes, down to the 30. Down finally out of bounds at the 33-yard line. And we'll see the Broncos' next drive start from there. So the clock shows 11 minutes and 8 seconds to go in the 4th quarter. Bulldogs up by 9.
Want to do
A drive summary, yes. Thank you, Dave. Kent, do you have a drive update for the last Bulldogs touchdown drive?
11 plays, 75 yards, 4 minutes, 37 seconds.
There you go.
Wow.
It was long. That's right.
That was
It
efficient.
well played. First down on the Broncos, they hand off the ball on the left edge near a first down. He may have gotten a first down. I think he did. Gain of 10 for running back Aiden Garcia for Odessa High. Down to the 44-yard line. Broncos showing trips wide to the right, 4 receivers total. To be run up the middle again for number 7, Garcia. Is going to go down to right around midfield.
We got a flag.
And there is a flag, you're right. It's in the backfield, too. They're going to call this on Odessa High. It's a holding. They're going to back this play up. So they're going to put the ball now at the 34-yard line. Call it now 1st and 20. Broncos showing 4 receivers, 2 to the left, 2 to the right, with running back Garcia right next to the quarterback Carrasco. Be a quick pass to the tight end. He's hit immediately for a very minimal gain, maybe a yard or 2.
That's one of those things you see it coming.
Yep. number
You
88,
see.
Kobe
Yeah.
Baldonado, the tight end, for a short gain.
It's a good thing we had 3 guys out there on him.
He's a big
old
player.
boy. Yeah.
He's a big player. So it's now 2nd down and 19. After a gain of 1 on that last play to the tight end, Baldonado. So now we see sophomore quarterback Philip Carrasco looking at 2nd down. And they're going to play this thing dead. They're going to call timeout for Odessa. We'll take it with them. We'll be right back. 2nd down and 17 for the Broncos. The play action pass for Carrasco is going to air it deep.
Here we go. It's an interception right here.
And it is nearly picked off. It's knocked down by the Bulldog defensive backfield.
Carson Ham tried to get him another one.
Carson Ham is eyeing that 8th pick of the year. He almost had it there, but it's deflected and incomplete. It's now 3rd down, and the scoreboard says 17. 3rd and long. We've seen the Bulldogs have had some 3rd down woes on defense. Hopefully here, a 3rd and 17 will be a different story.
This is typically where Odessa High has thrown their screen.
Yeah. And they've had some success doing that tonight, so we'll see how they approach this one here. 3rd and 17, 3 wide for quarterback Carrasco. Play action pass looking to his left. He's going to air it deep. Double coverage.
There we go.
And it is intercepted.
He
dropped it.
Oh, that was Carson Ham, too.
Carson Ham was in perfect position for an interception and nearly had it. But the ball falls to the turf, but it's knocked down, and now it's 4th down. So either way, great defensive play there by Carson Ham in the Bulldog defense to force, you'd imagine, a Bronco punt.
Well,
They're going to go.
you'd imagine.
They might, yeah.
But with 4th and 17, 18.
I don't.
9.5 to go in the game. There's still plenty of time.
Yeah, it's pretty
this
early.
Is kind of
This could be really
odd.
good for the Bulldogs if they didn't
We'll
hold it.
see. Back to pass goes Carrasco's going to look deep. Airs it over the middle. Double coverage, and they might get a flag. Nope, they didn't.
No.
So both receiver and defender kind of fall to the turf. The crowd wants pass interference. They're not going to get it.
Let's see if we get a replay on our video feed from the
So the
stadium.
Bulldogs take over.
Let's throw that upstairs to Jim Spar and get his opinion.
The officials are gathering together to discuss something, but there's no flag been thrown.
But you can't throw it now.
No.
Would you throw in that one, Jim?
So it's not a trip, not tangled up. Not tangled up feet. I was wanting to get a replay so we kind of see it a little closer
They
here.
probably didn't do that for a reason to
Jim Spar, our legendary
move
official.
on to the next play. So the Bulldogs take over on downs here at the 36-yard line. Up by 9, looking to add to their lead here in the
Yeah.
4th quarter.
Short field to work with.
And they go on it's going to be keeper for Love on the left edge. Across the 30, down to the 27, on his feet still. Or is that Carter Anderson? That might
I
be-
think so.
Oh, it is
That was
Carter.
Carter.
Yes.
Yeah, that was Carter.
And it's quarterback. Right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you remember, Tristan was hobbling a little bit.
Yeah, he's down here on the
That's
bench.
right. I forgot about
sure
that.
is, sitting on the bench right now.
So now we have Carter at quarterback. Carter Anderson gains 8 yards there on 1st down to the 28-yard line.
So we're 2 scores up, so Carter's job in the offense now is to just run as much clock, keep the ball moving, keep moving the chains.
Run clock and add to this lead. If you can do
and
that,
not
that's
get
a
a
win.
penalty.
Yeah, if you get
Yep.
one more score, you feel pretty good.
2nd and 2, they're going to keep it on the ground again. This one is going to
Oh.
go backwards. Just nowhere to go for Carter.
Yeah, I don't know how the offense hadn't picked that up tonight. Number 8 has crashed the line numerous times tonight, really timing his jump and done really well at it.
So what was 2nd down and 2 is now 3rd down and 5 at the 31-yard line for the Bulldogs with 8 to go here in the 4th quarter. Bulldogs up by 9 with the football, looking to add to this lead here, but a big 3rd and 5 coming up. They go to the ground. He might score. There's Isaiah Miller across 15 to the 10 to the 5. He's fighting for the end zone. He might be in. He's right
just
down
short.
at the 1. Oh my goodness.
I think
He is
the ball
maybe
broke
a
the plane.
fingernail short.
Oh, my
Isaiah
goodness.
Miller with an impressive run.
Here's the replay again. We got it on the screen here.
I mean, I think he's in. I think he's in, but
Probably his elbow landed as he was extending.
can't review it in high school. So it'll be
We
first
can
and-
review it in the
first
booth.
and goal at the 1/8 inch line. And they're going to just force it in from 1 yard out for a Bulldog touchdown. That was Isaiah Miller, and he deserved it. He let him finish
Yeah.
the job. I mean,
Yeah.
he got them down there. Go ahead and close it out. Isaiah gets across the goal line for a Bulldog touchdown from 1 yard out.
That's exactly what the offense needed to do.
That's
Now
right.
we are 3 scores.
Clock is at 7 minutes and 19 seconds. Bulldogs 36, Broncos 21.
3 scores with an extra point. Actually, that's 16 points. Technically, it's 2 scores.
And it might be going for 2 here
That
with
would make
Carter
it.
and
that, would,
Isaiah on the field still.
that would make it 3 scores if they get a 2-point conversion.
So they're going to pitch it on the left edge, and he's
Yeah.
going to walk in for a
Yeah.
conversion. That's Keandre Garnett again.
That's smart. That does make it 3 scores.
And the score now, Bulldogs 38, Broncos 21. We'll be
Sorry.
do an onside kick. Did we recover it? I didn't see it. It was like on the left sideline.
Yes, we did. Nope, we didn't.
Yeah.
Our defense is on the field.
So the onside, because there was a penalty that we didn't see, but the ball was kicked from the 45-yard line versus the usual 40. So it's a 15-yard penalty. So the Bulldogs go for the onside kick as a result. And that's our defense on the field. So I don't think we got it.
Yeah, I think we caught it going out of bounds.
Yes. So we caught it. I think we were out of bounds. So we have our defense on the
Here we
field
go.
now.
I think an interesting play would have been to kick it to about the 15-yard line.
Over their
There
heads.
wasn't
Where it was kind of like a
anybody.
no man's
Yeah,
land.
just kind of let what happens. They got to go back and retrieve it. As it is, they've got the ball in really decent field position at the 36.
At the 36, that's right.
Yeah,
So-
that's a net of 9 yards.
Yeah. So why not kick it back there, I wonder? That would be interesting.
So the Bulldogs have a 3-score lead, 38-21.
It's one of those, if it works, you're a hero.
Exactly.
If it doesn't,
First and 10 Broncos.
The
Trips
group.
left. And plays a passing and roll to his left. Under pressure, he's going to roll. He escapes the first
Needs
guy.
to throw it out of bounds.
He's going to run himself. He might gain a yard or two. He runs out of bounds to avoid the sack for Carrasco.
yeah, if the onside works, you look like a hero, and if it doesn't, the goobers in the press box second guess you.
That's right. with our cush job, you know. It was
Yes.
yeah. It was officially a gain of 2 on the QB scramble by quarterback Philip Carrasco. 2nd down and 8 now. They on the ground on 2nd and 8, and he's going to make a few guys miss near that first down. He might be a yard shy of the first down mark to gain. Well, no, they gave it to him. Down to the 46 he goes for a Bronco first down. They're going quick now. Under 7 minutes to go here. On the ground again they go on 1st and 10. Gains about 5 more
ball's
yards.
out.
Ball's out on the ground. Bulldogs have it. They're going to run it back across. They're down at midfield. Broncos fumble it. Bulldogs recover it. And that should just about do it, you would imagine.
Looks like Cole Howard, number 24.
So Aiden Garcia, the
Holt
running
Howard.
back, fumbled it. And Holt Howard recovers the fumble and runs it back for about 5 or 6 yards to midfield, where we'll see the Bulldogs take over the football, up by 17 with 6:45 to go in the ball game. So again, just like last drive, the key here is work some clock, no turnovers, and get this victory sealed up here at Astound Broadband Stadium for our first district win of the season. Bulldogs now at midfield. Be run to actually keep it by Anderson's going to get a first down. Carter, it's a late flag now as the play is over.
Oh, way back in the backfield.
So the QB keep by Carter Anderson gets a first down, but there's a flag down.
First down. There's a flag on the play.
And they're walking backwards. So it's probably on the Bulldogs. I haven't seen an official call yet, though.
Trying to find his flag.
So the ball's out the 35-yard line, so it'll be first down and 20.
That's a 15-yard penalty, so I'm not sure what that was.
Wow. That hurt.
Did you see it, Jim?
I didn't see a call.
And no signal.
That white hat did not show what it was.
Well, he may have thought he did.
He did. His arms are a bit.
So here you go, first and 25. It's going to be a run for, that's Isaiah Miller down to midfield to the original line of scrimmage. So we gained about 15 yards there.
We erased the penalty there.
We did. So now it's second down and 10. So Isaiah got those 15 yards back.
We got our rules expert fired up here.
So the play clock now down to 6 minutes and ticking. Bulldogs at midfield, second down and 10. Up by 17. Be a quick pass. It's nearly picked up. It's caught by McGowan. So that screen pass was nearly intercepted, but Jordan still caught it and got about 5 yards there.
I want to watch the replay right here. I don't know
that
how
was
that got
very close to a pick six. If he's like half a second quicker. But for the Bulldogs, fortunate
He knew it was coming.
to have the ball land in Jordan McGowan's hands for a 5-yard gain. That quick strike on the screen pass was nearly catastrophic.
Yes, we do not need a fourth quarter catastrophe.
Debacle. Now here we go.
They're going to call
Timeout.
that timeout.
Yep.
We'll take it with them. We'll be right back. Do not go away. Third down and 5 for the Bulldogs at the 45-yard line. They're going to pitch the ball to McGowan on the left edge. He's going to get a first down, it appears.
I don't think that's McGowan.
Is that not McGowan?
I think it's 14.
That's Garnett.
Yeah, Keandre Garnett.
And he is right there at the yard to gain at the 40-yard line. We'll see if they put this football.
They pulled his helmet off his head.
Well, that's where they're spotting the first down.
The
yard to gain's a 40. And that's like right where the official's at, it appears.
I think the official on this side.
But we see the number 4 across the field indicates fourth down and like maybe half a yard.
Well, the official has not put the ball on the turf yet,
I think they're calling a face mask at the end of the play.
That's it.
Oh, so first down.
That kept us in suspense.
Okay, and I guess we figured out why. So they're going to push it up forward 15 yards on the face mask.
That helps.
So all that, it is a first down, either way. It's about a 5-yard run by Keandre Garnett, and then you add on 15 yards for the penalty. About a 20-yard play there, and it's all said and done for the Bulldogs. They're now at the 25-yard line, first and 10, with 4.5 to go here in this ballgame. Bulldogs up by 17. And we're going to get a Miller. He's going to make you guys miss to the 10-yard line. Still going down to the 5. Still going. And the pile kind of stopped moving. And he's still on his feet going at the 5.
I think he finally landed about the 3.
Down to the 3. He just dragged like 4 guys with him for like 10 yards. Isaiah Miller has had quite the ball game tonight. Making guys miss, just running over guys, dragging guys along with him.
We get a score here I feel comfortable saying this will seal the game.
I'm with you there. Bulldogs up right now by a score of 38-21, so a 17-point lead here under 4 minutes to go in the ball game. At the 2-yard line, first and goal at the 2 for the Bulldogs. On the ground again, and he will waltz in. That's Isaiah Miller again to finish off the job. And I think you're right, Dave. I think that'll probably about do it here for the Bulldogs. They will, it appears, get their first district win of the season, as they are currently up by a score of 44-21 with 3:40 to go in the fourth quarter. We'll see Edgar Ramos on for the point after attempt.
I'm showing 156 yards for Isaiah tonight.
Wow.
What a game.
How about the rest of the guys? Have we got more over 100? Like
The other one that would be the closest would be Jordan McGowan at 91 yards.
The kick is up and the kick is good. The Bulldogs now lead it by a score. Set to kick this ball away. Here's a kick. It's going to be another deep kick into the end zone. They're going to let it go over their head for a touchback. Bulldogs up by 24 points here late in the fourth quarter. As they reset,
there we go.
are we ready for a Tall City Sneakers drive summary, Mr. Kent Brown?
It took 4 minutes, 10 seconds off the clock to go 50 yards in 5 plays.
It was capped off by a 2-yard run by Isaiah Miller from the 2-yard line?
Yes.
2 or 3.
Is that his second score of the game or his third?
I'm showing that's his first score of the game.
I'm showing 2.
Uh-oh.
Because he had that one, from the 1-yard line, because he almost scored that one play. It was a while ago, I think.
Oh, man.
He's averaging about 12 yards a carry.
He's had a great game. Broncos now on the field at the 25-yard line. To be a reverse to the receiver on the left edge. Room to run across the 30-yard line. Brought down right near that first down yard marker, near the 35-yard line. That was a run by number 2, I believe, Joe Ortega. I think that was his number. So it was a first down for the Broncos at 3.5 to go in the ball game. Play action pass rolls to his left. Under pressure, almost sacked, evades the rush. But he's finally brought down at the 27-yard line for a Bulldog sack. It was a big loss in the play. He kind of ran backwards to kind of reverse the field.
That's showing his inexperience.
That's right.
There.
Sophomore quarterback.
Should
It's
be
like his
throwing it
third
away.
game at quarterback. It's a loss of, I believe, 9 there on the sack.
Yeah, in the next couple of years, he'll learn to throw that away.
Bulldogs had multiple guys in the backfield to eventually get the sack. So good push up front by the Bulldog front 3. Now second down and long. Rolls his left on the pass, second and 18. Be a quick screen to the left. It's caught, but not a whole lot of room to run.
Is that a flag? A little flag came in over here at the 30-yard line.
So they're going to mark this play dead. It was like a quick little 5-yard reception, but there is some chatter from the officials.
Well, it has been a solid minute since they've done it. Sorry, was that out loud?
Yeah, they're supposed to say that quietly.
I'm sorry.
Got quite a game going on up in Wolford.
Yeah, so right now the Rebels are tied at 35 at the end of the third quarter, or nearly the end of the third quarter against Friendship. And here's the call, I think, from the Whitecap here on our game. I didn't see.
That was
a receiver
ineligible?
downfield. Yeah, so they had a lineman go too far down the field.
His arm up there.
It's a good thing the field mic is outside our windows.
So we're at 2.5 minutes to go here, and the clock is still ticking. It's not going to be second down, and the scoreboard shows 23 yards to go.
Do we have a different quarterback in for them?
I can't see a number.
It's like
And it's nearly picked off. There's a quick screen pass to the
That's
right.
the same guy, right? At 28. Yeah, 26,
26. So that is Carrasco still. They did a screen pass to the right. It was over his head and nearly intercepted.
Yeah, that could have been an easy pick six.
Incomplete pass. It's now 3rd down and 23. At their own 22-yard line for Odessa High. Broncos trailing the Bulldogs by 24 here late in the 4th quarter. And before the snap, there's a late flag to be a false start for Odessa High. So now it's 3rd and 28 and not 23. At that point, what's 5 more yards, you know? It's like just add 5 more to it. Ball's now at the 17-yard line. 3rd down and 28 for Odessa High. Bulldogs have multiple defenders about 20 yards deep in the backfield. Under pressure, he goes to roll to his left. He's going to run it himself, and he gets maybe a yard or 2 on the scramble, but the Bulldogs bring some pressure to disrupt that play from the get-go. It's now 4th and 26 for Odessa High.
It's probably another example as that young quarterback matures. That's another throwaway opportunity. Save the yardage.
They'll have their defense on the field for any possible fake here late in the 4th quarter. Yes, you never know. They will punt it, and it's a good one. Takes a Bronco hop down to the 40, and they'll down at the 39. We'll see the Bulldogs take over with 1:44 to go at the 39. So you can just imagine probably a few run plays.
Yeah, we've got that.
Work that clock down and
459 yards offense, you said, something like that?
We're at 458 right now.
Yeah, so
42.
500. Yeah, we need 42.
42 yards.
500
I'm telling
yards
you,
is the
math
goal.
on the air is like, it's hard to.
Math is hard.
It's tough.
Yeah.
It's tough. You'd imagine probably just a few run plays.
Yeah, this wouldn't be the time for Midland High to start throwing.
Yeah.
Well, this is a lot of second, except for, is that Evan Taylor or Isaiah Miller?
We got Carter at quarterback. Go
No, that's
number 12.
Yeah, it's number 12. Terrence Parker in at quarterback for a few plays.
He's a senior. Good to see him in the field. About a 3-yard run there by Isaiah Miller. Or is that Evan Taylor?
Evan Taylor.
34, yep.
Yeah.
I'm getting all my numbers mixed up here. So it's now 2nd down and 7. Play clock is near that 1-minute mark in the ballgame. You probably imagine maybe 2 or 3 more runs. They're going to get to Evan. And he spins off one tackler. Gets about 3 or 4 yards more. Down to the 46-yard line.
Yeah, just letting that clock roll. This could be the last play if we're burning clock.
Play clock is at 25. Game clock's at 44. So, probably one more
They're letting this
play
run.
differential.
Yeah, after this play, they can just let the clock roll.
They've got number 12 in at quarterback, still Terrence Parker.
May even take a knee.
Nah. I bet they let these guys at least run a play just so they get the experience at it. Yeah, they are. Delay.
Well, they got to delay a game.
Yep. So the flag, there's the flag. Yep, delay of game. So the Bulldogs did not quite get the ball snapped in time.
Wonder why you did that. I'm not a coach.
It looked
I should
like,
just
so
hush.
number 12, Terrence Parker, is kind of coming to the sideline to get the call and then running all the way back out. So there may have been some signing confusion that made him run. And that's a pretty, it's on the other side of the field, so that's a pretty decent run to and from the sideline.
Oh, for you and I, we would.
I couldn't do it once, probably.
I'd have to sub twice.
That's why I had the microphone and not the pads. Yeah. It's not my thing anymore these days. So now the delay of game makes it 3rd down and 8 at the 41.
All they've got to do is snap this ball.
Game clock shows 16 seconds on the game clock. So, yeah, you could, in theory, just kneel it, and that'll be that. We'll see if they run it or kneel it or what this next play has in store.
This is a kneel.
This is a kneeling formation for sure. And they will take a knee, and that will do it. The Bulldogs get a much-needed district victory.
Yes, they do.
As they defeat Odessa High by a score of 45-21.